In this video, we are going to learn how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide integers. First, let's talk about the rules for adding integers. To add integers with the same sign, add their absolute values and give the sum the same sign as the numbers you added. For example, to add 3 plus 5, we just add to get 8. To add negative 3 plus negative 5, we add their absolute values, positive 3 and positive 5, to get 8. But our answer will be negative 8 since the numbers we added were both negative. To add integers with different signs, take the difference of their absolute values and give the sum the sign of the number with the larger magnitude. So if we had negative 3 plus 5, we would subtract 3 from 5 to get 2, and our answer would be positive since 5 has a larger magnitude than 3, and 5 is positive. If we had 3 plus negative 5, we would again subtract 3 from 5 to get 2, but this time our answer would be negative 2 since negative 5 has the larger magnitude. What about subtraction? Well, for a subtraction problem, just rewrite it as addition, and then follow the addition rules. Remember that subtracting a number is the same as adding its opposite. So if we had 3 minus 5, we would rewrite this as 3 plus negative 5, and then follow the same rules as above. Or if we had 3 minus negative 5, we would rewrite this as 3 plus 5. Great! Let's try some examples with adding and subtracting integers. For our first problem, we want to find out if 1 minus 89 will be positive or negative. What do we do to solve subtraction problems again? That's right, rewrite it as an addition problem and then follow the addition rules. 1 minus 89 becomes 1 plus negative 89. When we add integers with different signs, we take the difference of their absolute values and give the sum the sign of the number with the larger magnitude. Since negative 89 has a larger magnitude, we know the difference will be negative. Great! Let's look at example 2. Here we have 89,400 plus negative 96. We are adding two integers with different signs. Again, we would take the difference of their absolute values and give the sum the sign of the number with the larger magnitude. Since 89,400 has a larger magnitude, we know the sum will be positive. For our third problem, we have 23 plus negative 4,300,200. Again, we are adding two integers with different signs. We would take the difference of their absolute values and give the sum the sign of the number with the larger magnitude. Since negative 4,300,200 has a larger magnitude, we know the sum will be negative. Our last problem of this type is negative 689 minus 575. Remember, for subtraction problems, we rewrite them as addition first. This becomes negative 689 plus negative 575. Since we are now adding integers with the same sign, we would add their absolute values and give the sum the same sign of the numbers we added. Since both integers are negative, we know our sum will be negative. Now, let's find the sum or difference of some addition and subtraction problems using the rules we just learned. First, we have 65 minus 68. Because this is a subtraction problem, we will rewrite it as 65 plus negative 68. Now we have an addition problem where we are adding integers with different signs, so we will find the difference of their absolute values, which is 3. Since negative 68 has the larger magnitude, we know our answer is negative 3. Next, we have negative 88 plus negative 68. Since we are adding integers with the same sign, we will add their absolute values to get 156, but we know our answer is negative since we added two negative numbers, so the sum is negative 156. For this example, we have negative 30 minus negative 39. When we rewrite this as an addition problem, it becomes negative 30 plus 39. Finding the difference of their absolute values gives us 9. And since 39 has a greater magnitude, the answer is positive 9. The final addition and subtraction problem is 77 plus negative 73. Finding the difference of their absolute values gives us 4. And since 77 has a greater magnitude, the sum is positive 4. Great work! Now let's learn about multiplying and dividing integers. When we multiply or divide integers with the same sign, we get a positive result. When we multiply or divide integers with different signs, we get a negative result. Let's look at some examples. First, let's figure out if the results will be positive or negative. In this example, we have negative 45 divided by 5. Our integers have different signs, so our result will be negative. Here we have negative 5 times 23. We are multiplying integers with different signs, so our result will again be negative. In this third example, we have negative 70,686 times negative 47. We are multiplying integers with the same sign, so our result will be positive. In this example, we have negative 1,926 divided by negative 321. We are dividing integers with the same sign, so our results will be positive. Great! Now let's find the product or quotient of some problems applying the rules we just learned. First, we want to multiply negative 8 times negative 4. 4 times 8 is 32, and we know that our result is positive since we multiplied two negative integers, so negative 8 times negative 4 is positive 32. Here we have negative 84 divided by negative 12. Both of these integers are negative, so we know our result will be positive, and 84 divided by 12 is 7, so our quotient is positive 7. Now we have negative 306 divided by 17. In this example, our integers have different signs, so our quotient will be negative. 306 divided by 17 is 18, so our quotient is negative 18. Finally, we want to multiply 19 and negative 12. 19 times 12 is 228, and since our integers have different signs, our answer should be negative, so the product is negative 228. Great work! You are now ready to add, subtract, multiply, and divide integers on your own.